Happy holidays, everybody. That's right. It's the end of 2024, which means it's the beginning of 2025. And we did it. We've opened eBay store number two. Let's find out why. Get it. Yo, 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 YouTube. Welcome back to the Dollar Box. My name is Adam, and I've got a video for you today on the end of year, new year sort of big step I'm taking going into 2025. And that is a second eBay store. My first eBay store, I'm at 59,500 listings ish, and I didn't want to push it any more than that. I don't want to go right to 60,000. So if something relists, I get charged for it or whatever. So I'm going to leave it right where it's at. And obviously, as things sell down, I'll be keeping it full from there. But I did it. I took the second eBay account that I have. I opened another store. So I've got everything all set up my banners, my logos. It's the Dollar Box 2 is what it's going to be called, just to keep it simple. So the logo will be the same, the banner will be the same, pricing, shipping, policies, everything is going to be the same as my primary store. However, this store is going to focus a lot on non-sport, non-sport and oddities. So I've got some band album promotion cards that are pretty cool, a bunch of horror film type stuff, and Star Wars and all that kind of thing. And I kicked it off. I started everything yesterday, got it going, started putting some scans in, scanned a bunch of vintage Star Wars that I was holding on to, waiting to list into the new store. And I already sold two cards. One for $5.99, the other for $4. I'm not doing promoting yet. I do have a value discount coupon because I think that just matters when you're trying to get sales of low end stuff. So I've got, a little bit active there, but I'm not doing promoting. I'm not doing any of that. I want to kind of get everything started and flowing and get it into my daily routine to log out of one store, log into another store, and do business on both sides. So that's where we're at. Now, the reason I did a second store, well, the obvious one is you get 60,000 listings on a premium store. And I was pretty much at that mark on my primary store. So that's the obvious answer. The second answer is just to sort of diversify it out a little bit, keep a few things separated. I have categories in my initial store set up, and they're getting bulky. Like I had just way too many categories because I was doing non-sport, sport, advertising piece, whatever I had was going in there, and I really wanted to kind of clean that up. So my plan is not to take all the non-sport or gaming cards or any of that out of there. Just let them sell as time goes on, and they will flush themselves out. Plus, I have a good, you know, uh, reputation on there. People know that store, go there, shop regularly, including non-sport buyers. So I want that to continue and sort of wean them out of that store a little bit. And it buys me some time to build up the second store to where it's more of a quality operation and I have a lot of goods to sell. Right now I have about 600 to 700 listings in the second store. So I got a decent little start on it. Got some packs here that I've scanned in. I was saving a lot of non-sport, like I said, non-sport, non-shiny stuff to put in there. So I had kind of a head start um, with some stacks of cards already to go. I have quite a few more that I need to list. I have a bunch of stuff from the National yet, from a couple box buyouts at a show, things like that. So I'll have plenty to get it built up, but it just takes time, obviously, to get it all scanned in and going. The other main reason that I did it was to be able to grow. Wanted to not be limited by a certain number of listings, but yet I didn't want to jump up to a anchor store where it's jumping up to $400 a month for not that many more listings. Now, that being said, I might do that eventually as I build the second store and that gets filled up closer to that 60,000 mark. Now I go back to my primary store and I start expanding on that. It's all about growth in due time. I don't want to grow too fast either. I want to be able to make sure I can handle 2 stores and shipping orders from 2 stores and all that before I would further expand the primary store. And third, probably the main reason is my focus is going forward because it's easy for me to find modern sports cards and parallels and things like that. Those are at every show. I can get, boxes and boxes of that stuff pretty easily. But I wanted to take more of a focus on vintage, which if it's sports, it's going to go in my primary store as long as I have listing space. But non-sport and gaming cards. So Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, things like that. I do have some Digimon that I got a list. I've got some Fortnite stuff. I've got some One Piece. So I have some things that can kind of get into the new store right away and see how they do. But I think it's a very important part of card selling these days. It's the Pokemon and that has really just exploded so much. I think I'm not doing my customers justice as well as my business justice by not including those items. They are trading cards. They fit in the platform of what I'm doing and the base of what I'm doing, and I just haven't done a lot of it. I've done a little Pokemon. I buy the Halloween packs and things like that too, but um, got to start putting in some variations to those types of things, and I think it's best suited to have its own place. It'll help me manage it a little bit better, and like I said, I'll have the room. I can really grow over there because I'll have all those available listings. Now, as far as the store goes, I started with the standard store. It's $21 a month or $22 a month, whatever it is, because that gives you basically 11,000 listings in the trading card category. Um, and it's going to take me a little while to get there. I think it's going to at least be 3 months, maybe. And depending on how many sales you have, obviously, as you get sales, that opens up another listing. So I'm hoping to get at least a couple thousand listings in this month, in this next, in this January month, if you will. So I'm hoping to at least get a couple thousand in there. I've got a bunch of scans available yet. I have plenty of cards to list. I want to get that really established. I want a really good base there, and so I can see what things look like and get some stuff sold and shipped and some positive feedbacks and stuff like that on cards, so that I can build on it from there. And then I will start looking at how I have to understand Pokemon. I have to understand Yu-Gi-Oh and some of those things that I don't understand the cards. I don't know what's great and what isn't. I have basics, but I have to do some research and education to get to some of that. So that is going to be the plan. So 2025 is going to be very exciting, great step for growth, and I'll keep you guys informed every step of the way. It was pretty encouraging to list some stuff, get 2 sales almost immediately, and have something to build on. So stay tuned. There's going to be more to come, and remember, you can't sell what you don't list. We'll see you soon.